Alright everybody, welcome back to part 61 of Fire Emblem The Binding Blade, and in today's episode we're gonna keep on going here with chapter 20, or we're gonna start it up anyway. So yeah, let's see here. Yeah, we're heading inside Bulgar Castle here, or Bulgar, whatever it's called. After meeting Neem, the hermit on the mountain, the mysteries of Burn's dragons were slowly beginning to unfold. With more unknowns still needing verification, Roy directs his troops towards a large manor on the outskirts of Bulgar. So we did not enter some castle there in the middle of the city then, I guess. Their advisor Rorts of Etruria was preparing his defenses against Roy. And yeah, this map here. This map is a map and a half. It is quite annoying the first time you play it anyway, so once you know what to do, it's not so bad. Yeah, there's basically gonna be... let's see, yeah, we have ballistas on the side, we have, as far as I remember, long-range tomes and staffs up here in the walls. You can actually use the warp staff to send people here, and inside here too, in the middle. I believe there's gonna be like a bolting tome or two here as well. But you don't really need to warp inside of here, you can also use the longbow if you have one, so yeah. So, yeah, let's just see. Let us just see here. I think that I'm just gonna go ahead and pick some characters here off screen, and I'll be back in a second, as per usual. Alright, so this is what it's looking like now here. First of all, Roy, he's gonna bring the Berserk Staff in case we need it, and somebody's just gonna need to trade him for it. Yeah, he's got an Iron Sword and a Pure Water. I'm probably gonna need to pop one of those right off the bat so he doesn't die from spells. Yeah, we have Dick here, and yeah, he's got a Killer Axe on him, some Hand Axes, and the Armad's Axe, and a Door Key, and you'll see why here in a bit. Rutger also got the Door Key on him. He's got a fresh Killing Edge instead of the loadout, so that's all well and good. We have Clarine with the Warp Staff. We're probably gonna need to warp somebody to take out some long-range boltings at one point or another. And Saul here with the Physics Staff now and the Hammer Nay. Yeah, we actually gotta make sure to repair Dorothy's Braybow here, because it's about to break. And yeah, he's got a physic here too, so yeah, he's pretty well off. And yeah, Dorothy here is carrying a lightning tome for him, so yeah, that's why she's got one. Yeah, I really just wanted to bring the Hammer Nay, so yeah, she's gonna hold one of his books here. And Klein, he's got the long bow in case he needs to shoot somebody over the wall. And you know what, I might actually want to give that to Shin here instead, because it's more mobile. Yeah, so here, let's just do it like this. Here we go, and Shin also has a door key on him, because, yeah, we're gonna need to open some doors. So we have 3 door keys with us here, Dick, Rutger, and Shin. Yeah, let's see here. Lalum, she's holding a Pure Water. Tate is gonna come, she's got some fresh, well, weaponry on her. Lance, yeah, pretty much the same as before. So is Percival, except he's got a Pure Water, and so does Lance too, actually. And yeah, Aster is gonna come for Vision. So, let's go ahead and... Whoops, let's go ahead and save. And I also gotta start my timer again. Hold on a minute. Here we go. So yeah, without further ado, let us just jump right into it. The Silver Wolf. Okay, let's see who the boss is. Oh, of course it's Rort, you dingus. They allowed them to get into the palace. Blast! If I go to hell, then that boy shall be going down with me. Rort! The remainders of the Duty clan are saying that they will come to our aid once they have securely hidden the Mirugri. Mirugri. Ah, one of the divine weapons. Good, we must hold our own until then. And yeah, I can't get that weapon, by the way. This is normal. This is normally where you get the best bow in the game, but you need to have Sue and Shin alive at this point, and yeah, I clearly don't, so yeah, Sue died back at chapter 16, I wanna say. And yeah, I understand that this palace holds methods of attacking through little cracks in the framework. You must not think you're safe just because your back is to the wall. What the heck? Do you know much about this place? Well, I am at least slightly known to know more things than most people, okay? The rumor about the palace is something I picked up back in the city. Do you know what the Dark Dragons looks like? Well, I can't say I'm absolutely sure, but I would love to see it with my own eyes. Okay. So, dude, the text here is just really, yeah, quite weird. Maybe all the dragons are in human form now. I've also heard stories of dragons in human form living with other people. Oh, in the Bata Desert. Did you say something? No, nothing. I don't know anything specific, but I read an ancient scroll that stated dragons started taking human form only after the ending winter. Yeah, I've heard about it, have you not? Yes, only in legend though. At the Winter of Ends, the laws of nature were turned upside down. Day became night and summer became winter. That's it! Eureka! These scrolls are so old and damaged, I couldn't decipher all of them. But one thing is for sure, the ending winter was a disaster powerful enough to bend and twist the planet. Oh my god, what caused this? Who knows? Okay. Popular belief says that the law of nature were twisted when the dragons unleashed vast amounts of magical power, but I have no idea what really happened either. But it does seem certain that dragons started taking human form after the ending winter. Yes, I agree. Okay. Well, either way, the truth lies in Bern. Alright, thank you. Let's see here now. So, okay, yeah, here we have one guy, and he's even got a berserk staff, so... You know, I would really like to warp somebody over there at once to deal with that guy, if I'm gonna be truthful here. And, oh yeah, see, here we have Nime. And, oh nice, she comes with a physics staff. But look at her health, she's a level 18 druid with 25 health, that is quite pathetic. But then again, she's like 90, so yeah. Having 25 health at 90, that is probably exceptionally high. And she's got A in staff and dark magic, which is decent, I guess. Her stats aren't bad. She's not very fast though, but she has high magic, so she's still a really good healer, you know. I think they basically just give her to you at this point in the game in case you don't have any more healers around, you know. It feels like, you know, yeah, most Fire Emblem games does this. They give you a bunch of promoted units, or at least a few promoted units, you know, towards the end, in case you're struggling. But here, we shall move on up here, and we're gonna light a doobie here. And this should give us some information here. And oh my god, yeah, let's see. Okay, good, no long-range tomes, but here we have one with 33 damage, that's nasty, and 37 damage. Ooh. Oh my god, a Nostal is right there in the range. And, okay, a red gem, so I guess if you warp a thief up here, then you could steal that gem, but yeah, I don't think my Astal can take this guy. Yeah, not very likely anyways. But yeah, see, if you do warp somebody out here, yeah, they're not gonna receive any help, or, you know, they're not gonna be able to come back, is what I'm trying to get at here. But if I do warp somebody out there, it probably would be Shin. I really need this guy gone. I don't want his Berserker staff, because, yeah, see, this is just ridiculous on hard mode. Like, he can get you anywhere. Especially if you are playing this, you know, in order to get the good ending, or the divine weapon, then you need to do this in like 25 turns or 20 turns or less. You gotta move fast, and yeah. But at the very least I don't have to move fast, because even if I do, I won't get anything from it. But yeah, let's see. Enough dilly-dallying. Who should we... I really think I should warp this guy. Yeah, how quick are you? 13. Okay, yeah, no, we can just take his ass out. So, yeah, we're gonna do just that. Let's see here. First of all, we need to save this guy up here. Yeah, how do I do this? Okay, I guess you can do this. Move this lady, and I guess you can just shoot the clips here. Yeah, let's go for it. Ah. Well, that's a shame. And should I? No, let's not turn on their animations, actually. Let's not do that here. Go ahead and warp. Right on up here. And then we can also go ahead. Yeah, see, this is gonna work out really nice, because then we can also take out the ballista guy there. And yeah, we do have plenty of physics staves with us here, so yeah, we can even heal him, even if he does need some healing here. And what did I just do? Who did... I warp Percival! What the balls, my man? Oh, I really want to restart now, but you know what? It's fine. It's not the end of the world. We're not gonna get to build support now because I did that like a dumbass, but yeah, them's the breaks. That's just how it goes. I guess now that we did this again, at least, I mean, Percival will get some solo experience here or something. I don't know. No. Yeah, that's just bullshit. He would have gotten way more down here. So yeah, I'm just yeah. I don't even know what the word for it is. I'm just trying to soothe my wounds here, if that makes sense. Now then, I think, yeah, Astor is dead if we don't do anything. So yeah, we gotta do this. I'm just gonna go ahead and take him out, or well, do this here. Take him off and dump his ass here. That's good enough. And Tate, you can sit here. I'm just gonna go ahead and put Dick up here with the hand axe, together with, well, maybe we'll even have Clarinet up here. Oh my god, yeah, they can't hit her. You know what? Then again, Rutger needs experience. Yeah, he needs experience more than she does. Yeah. Okay, so let's just do that. I am still, however, gonna dance for Clarine here, because we do need her support. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. And sit right on here. And do we... Okay, we don't have support here with Dick yet, but yeah. Oh yeah, and I never really discussed this, but yeah, the X-Men here, as you can see, they have sword reavers. So yeah, that is dangerous. Let's see, I think one of these guys, yeah, this guy too has his sword reaver. He might actually be able to hit Rutger here, but yeah, I'm not gonna panic about it. I don't think we're in any real danger here. I'm just gonna move on up as such, and yeah, just put this guy here, and we're gonna be happy with this. Let us see what will happen. Oh yeah, and in case it wasn't obvious, it should be, but I don't know. Yeah, the reason I didn't bring any swords on Dick for this map is because I don't want him to be countered by the sword reavers. That's what I was driving at there, but I didn't quite fully explain that. But unfortunate for Rutger, he has no option. But even so, these guys can barely hurt him or hit him. They will hurt him if they hit, but yeah. With those odds, I'm not particularly afraid of them. And, oh yeah, these bolting guys, they have gotta go. I'm probably gonna warp somebody up there too, you know. Because, yeah, they can very easily take somebody out. This map is really annoying, like, if you're trying to get the good ending of the game. And yeah, when I played this game the first time on hard mode, I followed guides, you know, to know, like, what amount of turns I had to do each chapter at, and like when I got to this chapter, yeah, I remember thinking it was a a bit annoying, you know. The turn limit of 25 turns isn't that bad, actually. But still, you know, when you play the first time here, and even though I was following guides on the turn limits and all of that, like, you still feel very pressured to move fast, and you kind of start making mistakes because of that. So yeah, they got me there with that one, on this map anyway. So anyways, I'm gonna do this. We're actually gonna go ahead and send Shin in here, because, yeah, I don't want these guys to, well, kick my ass, essentially. And oh wow, Jesus! That was some immense experience, and even a great level up. What do you know? And, we couldn't start shooting at that guy, but yeah, no. This guy is the one with all the damage, so, here. Can we, no, can't do that, so let's just shoot them. No, stupid, double click. Here, 23, 66, no, okay, we gotta do it with silver bow, so let's do just that. And nice, even a crit. Yeah, dude, Shin is kicking ass here, but... Okay, you know what? I was gonna say he's probably not gonna get to level up now since he's in here, but yeah, no. Oh, crap, he had a door key! Damn it! So much for my brilliant plans here. Jesus. Oh, support! Oh, he can get with Clarine, but yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Then again, maybe I really should take a support with Clarine and Klein. Then she's gonna be at B with Rutger and Dick, but at the same time then, Dick instead can get to A with Rutger. And yeah, I don't know. I don't freaking know. No, I'm just gonna keep doing as I have been doing. Here, let's just keep on going. Klein, you're gonna have to sprout support with Tate. Specifically with her. And let's see. Now what? Maybe we can have Astol subtract this guy. Oh my god. Astol is nowhere near as good as he used to be. Yeah. The enemies are now scaled up more to be more in tune where he's at. Clearly. And this is pretty good damage, but... yeah, he can't kill anyone anyway. So here, let's just do this. Ouch! Oh, okay, come on. Nice. And I would like to dance for Saul here. Here, let's do this. Killer X time, kick his ass, and yeah, the Killer X. We do have yet another one for Dick. I've been saving them for the late game here because, yeah, as you can see, he doesn't quite get as high crit as Rutger has, but he's still at a very high crit percentage with those types of weapons there. So yeah, that is really nice. And you know what, too. Here. Get Tate up here. I think she can. Well, oh my god, and this guy's Soul Reaver. Oh, the double click. Why must you do this to me? Yeah. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Here, we're just gonna have to back off now, because I did that. And, I'm just gonna do this. Oh yeah, we gotta repair this too. And you know what? I'm just gonna make sure we punch through here, because Saul might die if we don't. And yeah, then on the next turn, we're just gonna need to repair Dorothy's bow here. There you go, nice. And we also gotta make sure that nobody dies from bolting crap here. This guy just abandoned. Yeah, he abandoned the ballista. Oh, and actually, you know what? Had I been smart, imagine if I had gone up here with, well, Klein instead. He could have just started chipping away at units over the wall. That would have been kind of cool, actually. And you know what? This might look weird, but I'm gonna do this so that we can counter-attack him when it's his turn. Yeah. There you go. And yeah, Percival is gonna gain another level up here. That's really nice. And Let's see. Now what? Oh, wow. Huh. I can make it up here. And is she... Yeah, no, she's not gonna die from a bolt thing. That's good. This is really nice. Now we can actually just go ahead and take this kill here on Mr. Saul. And yeah, I really would like for him to reach rank A and maybe even rank A and a half here on this map if we can. Oh wow, he's almost at A rank. You know what? I really am starting to think that we are gonna reach S rank here so that we can use the Aurora. Yeah, it's looking more and more likely. Which I am very happy about, I might add. And yeah, you don't need to be afraid with Nime on this map. She is so damn tanky to spells. Like, even though she has pitiful health, it doesn't really matter. She has like 20 magic resist or whatever, 22 I think it even said. So yeah, she is safe. No questions about it. Okay, here we go. Percival is now level 8. Okay, strength and luck, not bad. Quite good, actually. And here we have Diane. Mr. Diane with his green mustache. He must be eating a lot of spinach. The palace is in chaos. I shall fight those burned troops alone to the death. And here he comes. Runs in and shoots. Yeah, I don't know why I made a horse neigh there, but there you go. And let's see. Diane. 9 con, which ain't so bad. 20 speed. Yeah, you know, he's not bad. He isn't great either, but it's not bad. And he can recruit. He can support with Shin. And oh my goodness, I really hope that you don't need Shin to talk with this guy. Dude, that would suck. Are you the Trudian General leading this group? Yes, and you are? I am Diane. Diane, I've heard it somewhere. I must first thank you, my boy. My clan was always fighting against Burn, and the clans that followed Burn. We were forced... Okay, I might have misread something there. We were forced to recite to guerrilla warfare instead of going up against them. Face to face. However, now that you have attacked Burn, the tables are beginning to turn, or tip in our favor. I see, I am glad that I could help. But I want to ask you one thing, boy. Once this battle is over, do you intend to withdraw your troops, or do you intend to stay here and conquer our people? Something like that. If authoritarian rule by Burn is only to be replaced by Etrurian rule, then we would have to fight you next. Right, after this battle, that would not be possible. We must save Sakai, or we must have Sakai as a base to launch direct attacks on Burn. What? Directly into Burn's lands? Even if we would drive off Burn now, it would only be a matter of time until they strike right back at us. We must destroy. We must destroy the roots. Yes, you're right, I see. In that case, I shall aid you. That would be most tremendous help. But once Burn is defeated, you must withdraw your troops from Sakai. Is that alright with you, boy? Of course, you have my sword. Yeah, I know we said word, but there you go. And you know what I'm thinking of doing? I'm probably gonna go ahead and warp Diane in here. And yeah, this might seem wasteful, and I mean it kind of is, but I don't need that much more warp staff anyways. I'm not gonna be using any warp staff, or I'm not gonna use my warp staff any on the next map. I do know that on chapter 22, the final chapter here of the game, assuming Roy doesn't die until we get there. And by the way, yeah, he was hurt there now, I remember. Yeah. But yeah, on the very final chapter we're gonna need, or well, we might need the warp staff then. But yeah, I think 2 uses will be quite enough. I just want these 2 to build support, because to be quite frank, I have a feeling that I'm gonna be using him, you know, together with Shin here, once they have supported up a little bit. So yeah, they are really nice together, because he has the anima support type status there. So yeah, they're gonna get like 1 attack, 1 defense, and 15% avoidance and 15% hit, I wanna say. support-wise, and that was a really good level up. I'll just bring it up there on the screen for you guys to see. But yeah. Oh yeah, oh, he's ice even. I thought Shin was dark for a moment there, so never mind. Ice plus anima means they're gonna get 1 attack and 3 attack, actually. 1 attack and 3 defense, so yeah, they're gonna be really nice together. Okay, so yeah, that made me even happier. They're gonna be decent together. He's only level 12, so he even has room to grow, huh? That is really nice. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. And you know what? I'm just gonna kick this guy's ass. Or actually, calm down. You can use Mr. Sol for these type of guys too. Sol, what the flippin' F, man? And at least now he's at A rank, so that's great. That's great and all. Okay, well, come on. Once again, from the top. And you know what? Maybe Dorothy, his girlfriend, needs to be here. Actually, maybe she can even help a little bit. You could even use the Brave Bow. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use the Brave Bow, because then it's gonna be perfect. Now it's at 1 durability, so yeah. Now I don't have to feel bad about using the hammer now. Yeah, very nice. But I'm not gonna use it until the next turn here. Nice, good job, Sol. Okay, that should, yeah, that is indeed a level up. Very, very nice. HP speed, not bad. Not bad, and I think he's almost capped in speed here. Yeah, 23, he's probably capped at 26 maybe. Maybe 28, I'm not sure. We shall have to see. And let's see here. Yeah, Dick has a key, and Rutger has a key. I think I'm gonna do something like this. Give the old lady a key. Then she, in turn, can give Lance a key, but... do I really want to do that? He might just get gobbled up in here. Yeah, he might just get moidered. But I want to start moving. But here, we could also do this. Yeah, you know what, here. Oh my god, he doesn't reach. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, here. We're gonna do this. Okay. It's fine. Do this, and trade for the Javelin, sure. And have Tate run on up there. And I think I have a plan here. We're gonna make sure, first of all, that this is equipped. Then we're gonna unlock. And, of course, then... Okay, well, actually, we don't even need to pick him up. We can just do this. There, and Klein, come on up here. And, oh, wow. In case she dies here now. Maybe Lalem dies. Okay, well, you know what? Put the thief here. And do that. And actually, do we... No, there is nothing coming from there. We can just sit right here then. And you know what? Go ahead and equip the Killer Axe. And Percy Poo. He really doesn't have a lot to do here. I mean, I guess he can scout up ahead here. And that's about it. And, oh wow, there is actually another sniper up there. Yeah, I just assumed that there would be no more enemies, but yeah, I shouldn't have done that. But either way, let's just start spinning up here. And we are back. We're live again. Okay, he's barely hurt, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Take this guy out. If I miss now, that might be a bit annoying. Then he's just gonna take a pot shot at me, but I'm just gonna have faith in Percival. Nice, and yeah. Very, very good. Oh, wow. Dude, he's getting some really good experience up here, actually. There might be even yet another enemy up here. I'm just gonna go up there and scout with him. But yeah, see, this is what I mean, though. It's really nice if you just use the warp here. Like, you don't have to, but you can play a lot faster if you just, well, use it. Yeah, definitely recommend it. And there we go. Nice ship, and I'm not sure, but he might not even move. That would be nice. But let's see here. We have some dialogue here. Chief. Shin, Chief, Shin, you have returned. Good, you can join us. Chief, I am currently in the service of this army. What? In the Tyrian army. This army wouldn't invade Ch.20, so you would fight alongside us as well. Alright, or so would you fight alongside us as well? Yeah, alright, I shall take your word for it. And, okay. Was that it? I guess that's just a recruit conversation or something like that. And yeah, we have enemies coming from the left side. I'm probably not even gonna bother clearing them out. Or maybe... I mean, I guess I could send Dorothy and Saul over there on the left flank. But... yeah. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep on running. Keep on trucking. Let's see here. Astal, open up the door, and yeah, let's see. Steel sword and a silver axe. These two suck balls. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, just run on in, and Klein, you can just run on in too. Sit your ass down there, and you know what? I'm just gonna speed up while I move here. And we are back. Let's see. Nime, sit your ass down here. Use the eclipse, I guess. On this guy, sure. And we missed. Great. Well, she's getting on up there in dark spells or magic. There you go. Not too bad. And oh wow, Roy is still hurt. You know what? Let's just pick him up, just in case something really, well, annoying happens. You know what? Yeah. I would really like to avoid that. And you know what? Yeah. Oh crap, I forgot to repair. But we might as well do this, I suppose. Might as well. And yeah. Okay, yeah, see, Tate doesn't fear this silver axes at all. But see, this here is sort of like why it's so nice to level up swords on your flyers and not like just keep it at E rank. Because if you can use steel swords, you can get some more damage in on these warrior type enemies. So yeah, it definitely is nice. But yeah, there is really no point. Well, I mean, there is a point to ranking up to rank A, but it's a lot of work. So I wouldn't stress about it. Essentially, is what I'm driving at here, once again. And you know what, we can probably just go ahead, unlock here too. Yeah, I'm making really good progress here on this map. This is probably not gonna take too long. Maybe a video or two or more, depending on if I wanna sit and take out potential reinforcements. I wanna say that there's gonna come enemies from the well, from the stairway here. Well, that's kind of obvious actually, but yeah, I'm pretty sure there's gonna come enemies from behind as well. Yeah, I wanna say that I distinctly remember enemies just flooding in at you whilst you're moving here. But yeah, I'm moving so damn quickly here that, yeah, even when they come, it's not even gonna be an issue, you know? Yeah, I'm not honestly 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I've been wrong a few times before here in this Let's Play on spawns, but yeah, I typically remember most of it. Typically. In citation marks there. And yeah, after this turn, we're gonna shut this down. And I would like for Mr... What's his face? Mr. this guy, Mr. Saul here to get this kill. So, move on up here. And we're gonna do this. Then, use the hammer A and make sure not to double click. And on the Brave Bow. Because, yeah, she is relying heavily on it. Yeah. It pretty much feels like I have to repair it for her. But then I'm gonna save the two last ones for the Armored Axe and for the Durandal sword there. Yeah, because, as you might recall, they are on pretty terrible durability at 10. I'm basically gonna just, well, start abusing them on the very final map of the game there. And you know what? Eclipse, yes please, 9%. That would have been awesome if that had hit at 9%. And you know what? Oh my god! Astol! No! Oh no! I just realized this guy's a killing edge! Dude, no, that's the chest room! Oh no, oh crap. Can I do something about this? Oh my god! I should have paid attention! Well, you know, if I do lose him now, that's my own fault. Obviously, but still. Oh my god, what a simple, what a silly way to lose my thief here if he dies. And you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and end this turn, and we're gonna just have to wait and see and look what happens to him, because I can't wait until next time to see if he survives or not. So yeah. And how are we doing on time? Yeah, okay, we gotta shut this off. So here, let's just watch this. Okay, please don't crit. Please don't crit. Woo! Okay, good. Yeah, I was gonna say don't hit twice either. So we we survived. That was unnecessary risk taking, but yeah, see, I started playing too quick and I started getting a little cocky since I'm just stomping this chapter. So yeah, in the next episode I'll try and play a little bit more cautious. But yeah. We'll just have to see whether I succeed with that or not. So yeah, in the next time we'll hopefully be able to challenge Warts there. Warts inside of the boss room, and I might even grind some enemies here if they start spawning well, probably on Saul, to be honest, because I want his weapon skill to go up and all of that. So yeah, there you go. But yeah, we're gonna continue on this on in the next episode, so I'll see you guys then.